Hey guys, you're back again with the Vape Invader. So today for review, I've got a couple of items. I want to apologise, no video last week. Kids were off school, spending time with my kids, took a bit of a break, is what it is, but I'm back. But today for review, we have the Recurve RDA and the Recurve Squonker. Both designed by Mike Vapes and produced by Wotofo. These were bought by myself for the purpose of the review. So, let's first of all check out packaging. There's a freeze frame. This kit contains the RDA, the usual manual, the comp coil, 510 drip tip adapter, Japanese cotton, and extra screws and O-rings. If anything's missing out of here, guys, it's because I have been using them. And if you do see, I hate these boxes. I prefer the box on the actual thing, but hey ho, it's only because I cut my nails. But anyway, so if there is any juice on it or anything like that, I have been using this, been testing it out, guys. I will tell you when I come to fitting the coil and stuff, reasons why. I did try different builds in there, different things that I tried, and to get the vape that I prefer. So we'll get all this out. We've got the deck, the top cap. You have the, yeah, this is going to be fun. Not a big fan of these boxes, guys, but that's just me. You have a clear drip tip, and then you have your 510 to 810 adapter. And if we delve a bit deeper, you have the user manual, plethora of bits and bats. You've got 2 coiling rods. You've got some extra screws, some O-rings, and the non-squonking pin. The squonking pin is fitted as it comes. 2 nice little, no 3 even, 3 nice little coils from Wotofo. Nichrome 80, 0.24 ohms, quad core collectors. Yeah, I won't be using them, guys, because I've got my own coil I'll be putting in there. It's not that there's anything wrong with these, it's just I do have some coils that I had made for me. And you have a little bit of cotton. I think it is great when you see cotton and coils. You get some companies that give you just coils, just cotton. What's the point? That is basically ready to go. All you got to do is add juice. And I think that's good. So, that's that. And then we're going to move on to the actual squonker itself. I much prefer these boxes that do this than the one the RDA came in. But all the information there for you, look, guys. And then kit contents. I'm not going to blather around, guys, because you're going to see it anyway. So, as I said, these are a project done by Mike Vapes and Wotofo. I went for the all blacked out version. As I say, you will see a little bit of like markage with juice. I've tried to give it a clean up. It's just that I have been using this extensively. So you get the mod. 2 sleeves. One for the 18650. One for the 2700, I believe. Charging cable. And a user manual. Which is some great reading when you want to be on the bog. So, I'll go for this one with this page with you though, guys. You do have a short circuit white light protection. It will blink 5 times and then cut off if you have short circuit. Low voltage, the light will flash 10 times, then automatically cut off. Auto cut off protection, 10-second cut off. If it overheats, the white light will always stay on. You know there's a problem, you've got to check something out. If there is, sorry guys, if there is no atomizer detected, then the white light will flash for 1 second. When you're charging, it will be white. I will never find that out because I will not charge through the micro USB. I think you should use an external charger, but that is just my opinion. This device does have an output voltage of 3.7 volts up to a 4.2. It does take the 21700, the 2700, the 2650, and the 18650. And I do believe that's a bit of battery safety, guys. Always important. Always rewrap your batteries if you find a nick or any damages. I don't think there's anything else really I'm going to have to go through here with you. I'll be doing the rest on the review. So let's get all this out of the way. I will be using this because my 21700s are charging, so I will be using an 18650. So, it's heavy. Without a battery in it, it's heavy. Somebody that'll be a con, some it'll be a pro. For me, it's a massive pro. I love a good, heavy, sturdy device. Nice clicky button. All in all, really nice feel to it, like a rubberized finish. You have your branding down there with Wotofo and Mike Vapes Recurve. Recurve up here. So I think I got that straight out of camera then, guys. So yeah. Let me know in comments, guys, if the music in the background is putting you off. It was just a little idea I had for this video, so I thought I'd try it out. So, but yeah, it's really nice design. It's not too over branded. I went for the black version just because I like that sleek look about it. But it does come in a black and white, a dark blue and blue, a red and black, and a white and black. The white and black, for me, looks like a penguin. And you see this bit here. Yeah. Possibly a stiletto. Just a funny little thing that I thought I'd throw in there, guys. So, you can pump where the bottle goes. Nice and strong batteries. Try again. Magnets. One there. One there. Snaps into place nicely. I've had no problems whatsoever with that falling off or anything happening. This bottle, guys. This bottle here. So soft. So nice. It's one of the softest bottles I've used, and I really do enjoy using it. That juice is from me, guys, because as I say, I have been using it and I cleaned the bottle, so we'll be changing liquid. So let's go stick a battery in it, guys. So we get a battery and we place it into the mod. You should have seen the lights come on, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's your lights. It'll stay on for 1 second because there's no atomizer on there. 5 on, 5 off. So we put the bottle in. I will show you that you can kind of see the light through it, but on it ever so slightly. You know, through the bottle itself. See, I did hear a lot of people saying they were having problems with the battery door. I can just hold the battery door, shake it, nothing. If I really give it a shake, it'll come off. But no, I think there's nothing wrong with that. I have heard if you're having a problem if you just squeeze them together, but I had no problems ever since I got it. So, all in all, really nice, strong, sturdy device. There's not much more I can show you about the device. It's really simple. You squonk, you vape, and that's about it. It has got all the protections that we mentioned. So, yeah. It's a good little piece of kit. I like how heavy it is. I like the build quality. It's really good. So, back to this guy. It's got to be the Recurve on the Recurve, guys. So, yeah. What I am going to do, because this isn't a regulated device, I'm going to find something with a screen. Just so you can stay safe, guys. You can see what you're building at and you can keep an eye on what you're doing. I am going to put a coil in. As I say, I'm not using the coils that it came with just because I got some built. Reason why this review hasn't been out yet, guys, because I have had this set up for over a week. I've been trying different coils, different wicking techniques and such. I have had a Recurve before, but I had it stolen, so I had to buy another one. So, but I've been trying different things, and I did have an 8-ply staple in there. I didn't cut the leads quite short enough, in my opinion, and it was a big coil, and I was getting quite a bit of spit back, quite a bit of hot liquid. So that's nothing down to the actual RDA. That's down to also user error, but the way I chose to build it. I've been trying loads of different builds, different types of coils, and, you know, maybe a little bit lower. When I had, in fact I'll show you, when I had the bigger coil in there, it was sat about there. So I was going for airflow straight underneath the coil, but the coil was then too close to my mouth. So after trying a few different things and having a little bit of advice from other people and, you know, trying different things like you do, I've decided to drop the coil slightly lower and use a slightly different coil. It's a slight little jump there, guys. The camera did go off, so I'm back. So I've gone with a slightly lower coil placement. So the top of the coil is at the top of the airflow, but the way that the airflow is situated, it does come down at a curve. Hence, the airflow should be hitting the bottom of the coil from the bottom slots down here. It's not even, there we go. The airflow will be coming from down here, hitting the bottom of the coil, and the top of here hitting the side of the coil. But we'll give it a try. Hopefully the flavour won't be too bad. The flavour's been cracking, guys, when I've been testing it. But as I say, I was using a bigger coil, it was spitting in my mouth, so if you're drinking juice, you're going to taste it. But we're going to go with something a bit different. Right, first, no coil. Turn that down a little bit and just... We've got a few hot spots there, like... I know some people don't like this, some people hate it, some people strum the coil, some don't. Obviously you've got that technique. Some people like to pinch, you got the whole pinching technique. I just like to make sure that it's going from the inside out and that any hot spots have gone. Yeah, I think we're good to go there, guys. I am going to be using the Dinner Ladies Summer Lychee Flip Flop in this. Just give it a little... You don't have to do this, guys. I just choose to do it because it cools my coil down, so I don't have to wait. Because if not, you're waiting for it to cool down so you can put the cotton in and so for review. Stick a bit of liquid on there. Same liquid that's going to be going in it anyway. We all have different ways of wicking and coiling and stuff, but I like to just pull it so it's tight enough so I can, and it's not pulling the coil to one side or the other, but it's snug enough where I can just slightly move it. I am wasting a fair bit of cotton here, guys, just in case any of you decide to comment that I am. It's okay, I have buttloads of cotton, and I just wanted to make it so you could see what was going on. I'm just trying to find my scissors. Really not prepared today, guys, am I? But I wanted to come back and show you this because I have been really, really enjoying it. We'll start off with that there, I believe. As always, a little dental tool. Not too much combing out, just a little bit. Don't want to go overboard. Let's just see. Maybe just a tad too long. I mean, you go find what works for you, guys. Some people like to have more, some people like to have less. But the way I found that this has been working really well, I believe this is, I'll know once I get it in here whether it's right. Maybe still a tad too long. A little tad too long. But don't forget, guys, when your cotton gets wet, it does elongate slightly. So there we go. We'll juice her up a little bit. Just a little bit of liquid on the coil, guys, and a little pulse of the button. And that'll just help get that cotton that's inside that coil nice and saturated. Should be enough for now because it will be going on the squonk. Just tuck that in there nicely. I always say, guys, tuck, don't stuff. There's no need for it to be too tight. If it's too tight, trim a little bit off your cotton. It's not a problem. So, just give that a wipe. Make sure that everything's good to go. Getting vapors. I will be switching out that lovely red 510, which it is a 510, 810 drip tip. It is really nice. I'm going to be taking that out because I want to use this smoky black grey style so that it matches in with the rest of the mod. So we just match up with the airflows. I have no problem with this RDA taking on and off the top cap. The O-ring tolerances are fine. It doesn't come off too easy, but then again it doesn't try to hold on for dear life when you're trying to take it off. Here's another question for you in comments. Does anyone else, does it annoy you that you can't get the logo round the front? If you line up the airflow, there's the airflow. It's never perfect. I mean, it's not so bad on this Recurve combo, because there you go. You have got the logo there at the front. But on some devices, when I come to put different RDAs on, I've noticed sometimes the logo's at the side, it's at the front. It just annoys me, but that's just me, I'm daft. So, let's fill this bottle. I will say when you fill this bottle, be very careful because it's so squishy. If there's already liquid in there, you might find it difficult. I also want to point out that I think we should have had a second bottle. There should definitely have been a second bottle included in this package, because that way you can have a second flavour just in case, or if anything happens to your bottle. But I do believe you can go and buy the new bottles, well, replacement bottles from Wotofo anyway, so I suppose it's not such a major issue. But I just think it'd be nice. It's like, you always want to see a couple of coils in a sub-ohm kit. You always want to see 2 pods in a pod system, just in case one's no good. With a bottle, it's less so much that it's no good, because it's not going to really leak. It should have been tested, but it's more of, it's just nice to have that second bottle, so you're not having to fanny about. If you want to swap out, you can swap out. Then you can be cleaning one bottle while another bottle's got juice in it, and then leave it to naturally dry. And I will say that the smoky bottle makes it very difficult to see the level of liquid unless you hold it up to the light. If you hold it up to the light, then obviously you have no problem. The light shines through the bottle and you can see how much liquid. That's why you keep seeing me squeezing the bottle, guys. But then again, my eyesight is not the best anyway. Probably should have thought this through before I decided to use this liquid with a dropper, but I really do like this liquid, so I thought I'd give it a go. Always leave some room in your bottle, guys, so when you put the tube in, it doesn't squirt out. This is the bit I found difficult, because obviously because the bottle is so soft, as you're screwing that lid on, you do get juice coming out the top. I've tried loads of different ways of doing it. The only other way I could see doing it was I took out the tube while I filled and pushed it in, but then again, you're still pushing that air out as you're putting the straw in, and I guarantee you will get liquid coming out of the top. So that's one thing I don't like about it, but it's a con and a positive at the same time, because I do like how soft the bottle is, but because of that, you do get juice on your fingers. But once you've wiped it off and you've put your bottle in, and you can buy stuff like this, guys, where you can keep your liquid in it, unscrew the top, screw that onto your 510, and fill your bottle up that way. So you don't necessarily always have to take the squonk bottle out. There is other methods. It'd help if I get it right way around, won't it? Make sure it's turned on. Can you see that squonk in action there, guys? Probably not. Camera's going to die again. I'll be back in a second, guys. Sorry about that. Damn camera. Well, phone. It only ever does 10 minutes. So that makes me realise that we've done nearly 20, but I am nearly wrapped up, so hopefully I won't keep you much longer. But there you go. That's the Recurve combo, all in black. Looking sexy as hell, if you don't mind me saying. Black with the black. The black on the ID is slightly different than the body of the device, but I can cope with that. That's some nice flavour. Yeah, I've liked the Recurve ever since I got the last one. yeah, and I have to say, I did the right thing, dropping them coils down that little bit. The flavour hasn't suffered at all. The flavour is still absolutely brilliant. It's still really, really tasty. But I'm not getting that spit back, which is great. Absolutely fantastic. So, that is my little review on the Recurve combo. Pros and cons. The RDA, pros all the way. The flavour's great. The ease of build is great. There's not really anything difficult about building on this RDA at all. My only con would be if you've not built on it before, like I hadn't, you just got to realise to drop them coils down a little bit, but it's not really a con, that's just down to user error. It's a really strong, good RDA. I can't really say anything bad about it. The device itself, my only cons are it should have come with a second bottle. And the filling mechanism on the bottle is very fiddly, and you do tend to get your fingers a little bit juicy at times. Other than that, everything's great. The build quality is great. I really can't find many faults with it, guys. If they'd have stuck an extra bottle in with the Recurve squonk, I think this would have been a perfect device for me. I really do enjoy using it. A little subjective con for you guys would be how heavy it is. Once you get the battery in there, I mean, it's heavy already. Once you get your battery in there, it is a really heavy mod. I'd say it's slightly heavier than the Voopoo drag. So anyone that owns a drag, ever so slightly heavier. Ever so slightly. But then on the other side, you've got to realise that the Voopoo drag does take dual batteries. This is only a single battery. So it is quite a bit heavier than the Voopoo, if that makes sense. But when you're actually holding the Voopoo with an RDA in your hand and this in your hand, they're very comparable. This is a little bit heavier, that's all. Highly recommend the Recurve squonk for flavour and ease to build on. If you're thinking about getting an RDA and you're not sure what to get, and it's either your first RDA or something, you wanted something with a lot of flavour, I'd highly recommend the Recurve. Highly recommend it. Really do enjoy using it. Love the flavour on it. Love the airflow on it. It's fantastic. So guys, that's first hardware review I've had in a long time. I went out and bought these devices. There is some more coming up. I could have split them down into 2 reviews, but I didn't see the point because it's Recurve and Recurve. They are designed to be played with together and worked with together, and I love it as a combo. You can use others, RDAs obviously on the device, but for me, that is now my new favourite squonk. I haven't used this in a good couple of weeks since I got this one. This is absolutely fantastic. I do have another squonk coming for review. That one may blow this one out of the water, may not, may be comparable. So we will do a little side-by-side comparison on that review. But I'm not going to bore you anymore, guys. You've been around here for a good 23 to 25 minutes. I hope you enjoyed what you watched. I've kept it all in. I haven't cut anything out. Any mistakes I made. I prefer filming this way, guys. I like it to be raw and you get to see what I'm doing. Because that's what you do if you've got a device. If there's anything you want to see different, if there's anything you didn't like about the video, leave a comment down below. If there's anything you did like, leave a comment down below. Please leave a thumbs up, like, comment if you want to. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. There is going to be more hardware coming, more juices coming. There will be 1 review a week from now on, and that will be how it rolls out. If you do want to find me anywhere else, join me over on Choo Choo Vapors, which is the group which I am most active in at the minute. So feel free to jump over there. There will be a link in the description to the Choo Choo Facebook group. So if you are wanting to talk to me, hit me up over there or add me on Facebook. But I will say the group is probably the best place to talk to me because I'm always on there commenting, putting posts up. And that's where you'll get sneaky peeks of stuff I've got and everything like that. It is my new home. The great guys over there on Choo Choo. So hopefully I'll see you over there, guys. Enough waffling. I've been the Vape Invader. You've been absolutely brilliant. I hope you've enjoyed the review, and I'll see you on the next one. Oh,